We all eat bananas, but do you know where bananas come from? In Pakistan, we have over 400,000 hectares of fields of banana, and once the tree is actually fully grown, it gives out bananas and the whole tree is then thrown away. So imagine every year 400,000 hectares or acres of trees thrown away, and then imagine what they might be doing to it. Like they must use it, right? They're burned, they've completely burned, and then we're talking about air pollution. So this thing started to bug me when I went to this village in Sindh called Babu Khan Patan, and it was next to Oderolal station. We went there and then I saw all of these fields. So it started to bug me. I was with my dad, so all of us started to research about what's happening, how can we solve this, and then he was like, okay, we can make paper from it. I started research on it, and then we could actually make paper from it. So I started to research on that a little bit more. I took a trunk of, actually no, it wasn't then. I took the trunk later when I went back to the village and I brought it home. We cut it up because I saw this little video of a science experiment being done by a girl in Thailand, that she was adding caustic soda to the water after cooking up the banana trunk, because the trunk was actually the part that I was actually getting wasted, and even the leaves were getting wasted. If you've seen Indian movies or anything that's South Indian, or even in Malaysia, they eat food on banana leaf. So it started to bug me that why are we not capitalizing over this? I come from a business family. Everyone's making money off of something. Why aren't they making money off this? Why is everyone so poor? If it's 400,000 acres, that's 400,000 people that can work and be millionaires. So why not? So I started to do experiments myself. Again, I had Jalis with me and then Talha with me. So we would be working on this, and we actually got the paper made. So this is the paper that actually got made. And then I was so excited because my family still does work with paper. I showed it to my uncle and he also got excited because we're a family of crazy people and we want to solve more and more problems in society, in this country. He actually saw the paper. He sent me to this factory in Karachi, and there was this lab where they would test everything with the paper. And the way I actually made the paper was that we got this pulp made through the trunk. We would blend it up in blenders. I bought a blender. I wasn't really able to use it for anything else after doing all of those experiments. And these experiments actually, when I was cooking up this pulp and we would add caustic soda, it would catch fire and it would have amazingly deadly fumes, which one time I almost vomited, but it was crazy. And I was like, okay, now I need to set up a factory for this. So I actually got a little cash from my family. So I got this pot made from Sher Shah, Karachi, and it was something completely new with new metal, and then there was a motor on top, and it would be mixing up the pulp. I never used it, to be honest, because I never got off the stage number one, which was actually getting the thing made. We got it made. So the funny part was that these little pots that we were using, they were like this big, not little, but little for the experiment. And the thing would get so hot after adding caustic soda, it would catch fire, and 3 of the pots actually melted. So we'd be making the pulp. It was on a cylinder with a stove on top, and the pot actually just melted and then burst, and then everything came out. So those experiments actually got wasted. But it was so funny that it was actually happening. And we did some plastic recycling experiments on the same thing. We made little cupcakes of recycled plastic, but that's for the different video. So all of this happened and actually got the paper made in the end. And holding that paper, it just felt like a dream come true, because so when I was researching, I also found this company in Australia which actually got investment. It set up a factory and then it closed. It was working on the same thing. They were also making paper, but this paper that we made was food grade. It was something that could be used with your food. It didn't have any bleach in it. It wasn't cutting up any more trees from the planet. It wasn't even recycling your old paper. It was new version paper, and it was just exciting. There was another thing that we made was that we made plastic straws. We ordered this machine from India that I think just now after 3 years has been delivered to us, but that was to make plates from plastic. And again, I went to Khanewal to meet Saad Allahwala, the guy who runs Business Talks. He's a fantastic gentleman, set up more than 5,000 factories, selling Pakistani made refrigerators, running on DC, solar. So again, fantastic thing happening. Definitely a country to come to. So Khanewal, Saad Allahwala, we actually made a machine with him, but it failed. I don't know if I still have it or not. I don't think I do. I sent it back, but we tried to make paper from it. And then again, in India, because of all these geopolitical problems, I approached a lot of guys, asked them for the formula of getting that paper made, but we just couldn't work it out, unfortunately. I mean, I still believe that it can be done. It should be done. And if you want to work on this problem, let me know. If you want to work on the solution, not the problem, we're ready to invest. We're ready to work with you. We're ready to provide you all the platforms. And then I just wanted to get this thing out of me, because it was something that is a very big part of my life, something that I've been very passionate about, and I want more and more people to be doing this to become an actual industry in Pakistan. Because 400,000 acres, a banana tree has 30 products that it can make. It can make starch, it can make straws, it can make rolling papers for tobacco, it can make achar, it is edible, it is fried, it is served as disposable plates. All of this is from one tree. We are an agriculture country with 250 million, I think, acres of arable land that is being produced every year. Every industry has waste, and that waste is a raw material for another industry. So start exploring. Stop thinking that you're poor. Stop thinking that Pakistan is a bad place to invest in. We have so much potential. Come to Pakistan, invest in Pakistan, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And I hope this video motivates you to do more with yourself, to do more around you. And this is an idea that was in my head that I actually experimented. I have samples and I can share it with you.